Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Schiavello here in Singapore, where on Friday night, ONE NextGen goes down from the Singapore Indoor Stadium, where we've got a huge double main event. The semi-finals of the ONE Women's Atomweight World Grand Prix take place for the right to compete in the final, and then look forward to a showdown with the world champion, Angela Lee. I'm joined by our two semi-finalists in one side of the bracket. First of all, the former two-sport one world champion Stamp Fairtex from Thailand, and Brazil's alternate, she's on a surge at the moment, Julie Mezabarba. Stamp, let's start with you. Your next opponent, Julie, is a fantastic striker. What are your thoughts on Julie Mezabarba's fighting style?
คำถามนี้สำหรับ Stamp Fairtex นะคะก็คืออยากถามว่าคู่แข่งขันคนต่อไปเนี่ยจูลี่เนี่ยค่อนข้างมีความโดดเด่นของทางด้านมวยยืนคิดเห็นอย่างไรกับจูลี่บ้างในฐานะที่เป็นคู่แข่งขันคนต่อไปคนนี้
ก็สำหรับจูลี่นะคะเป็นมวยที่แข็งแรงค่ะเป็นมวยที่ตัวใหญ่ค่ะแล้วก็ออกอาวุธได้แม่นยำค่ะ
She's quite strong, quite tough, and a little bit bigger than me, so it's gonna be tough fight for me.
Julie, you really came in as an unknown in ONE at Empower, and here you are. You've made a name for yourself worldwide. People are starting to take notice of you. What should fans look out for on you come Friday night?
Julie, você era desconhecida, mas agora começou a ganhar um nome mundial. O que os seus fãs devem esperar de você na sexta-feira à noite?
Os meus fãs com certeza podem esperar muita guerra, muita luta, muita entrega, muito sangue nos olhos. Eu vou para lutar sem brincadeira.
Yeah, my fans can expect a very tough Julie with a lot of blood in her eyes, with no playing around.
Stamp, you've seen that Julie is a very good striker. She's got great boxing. Who's the better striker out of the two of you, do you think?
Stamp มองว่าทั้งจูลี่และ Stamp เนี่ยคือเป็นมวยยืนที่เก่งทั้งคู่คิดว่าฝีมือของใครเนี่ยดีกว่ากันระหว่าง Stamp และจูลี่
อันนี้ต้องไปวัดกันบนเวทีค่ะถ้าจะพูดโดยรวมวัดกันไม่ได้ค่ะว่าใครดีกว่า
I won't say anything right now that this is the thing that you're gonna see me and her on the stage this Friday.
Stamp, does Julie's boxing concern you at all?
สกิลการบ็อกซิ่งของจูลี่เนี่ยคือทำให้ Stamp รู้สึกกังวลบ้างไหม
ไม่ค่ะเพราะว่าแตมก็ต่อยมวยไทยมาเยอะพอสมควรแล้วก็เจอมวยเข้าออกเร็วเยอะพอสมควรค่ะ
Well, this is not what I'm concerned of, like because like I am like masterful with Muay Thai whole of my life, so I do not worry about that.
Julie, you're on an incredible winning streak at the moment. Does that put more pressure on you?
Julie, você vem ganhando bastante lutas. Isso bota mais pressão em você?
Oi?
Você vem ganhando, tá com uma sequência boa de vitórias. Isso te coloca mais pressão?
Na verdade, isso é bom e ruim, né? Na verdade, me dá mais confiança essa sequência de vitórias e me dá uma pressãozinha, né? Para não quebrar ela. Então, assim, como falei, é bom e ruim. Mas eu funciono bem sob pressão. Então, no caso, é muito melhor do que pior, né? Na verdade.
Yeah, I mean, there's two sides to that. One is that it gives me a lot of confidence. It does put more pressure too. So it's a bad and a good thing, but it'll end up being good for me.
Stamp, let me ask you, is this fight going the distance or is somebody going to get knocked out?
คิดว่าไฟล์นี้จะจบลงยังไงคะหมายถึงว่าจะจบลงจนถึงยกสุดท้ายหรือจะมีใครไม่ว่าจะเป็นสแตมป์หรือจูลี่เก็ตน็อกเอาท์ก่อนกันค่ะ
ก็ตามรูปเกมค่ะถ้าสามารถน็อกเอาท์ได้ก็จะทำค่ะแต่ถ้าว่ามันได้คะแนนที่ว่าจบในยกสุดท้ายก็เอกฉันท์ค่ะ
Well, it depends, but I would try to knock her out if I can.
Julie, I asked Stamp before if she was the better striker between you two, but I didn't ask you. Who's the better striker, yourself with your boxing or Stamp with her Muay Thai?
Julie, eu perguntei a Stamp quem era a melhor striker, ela não respondeu. O que você acha? Quem é o melhor? Ela com o Muay Thai dela ou você com o seu boxe?
Olha, na verdade, eu acho assim que na luta não tem esporte um melhor do que o outro, mas eu acho que os dois têm sua qualidade. Os dois têm suas qualidades, na verdade.
I don't think that the styles make anybody better. I think both of us have our qualities.
Stamp, what if the fight goes to ground? Are you concerned about Julie's skills on the ground, or are you confident that your own skills on the ground are rapidly continuing to improve?
ถ้าเกิดในการแข่งขันวันศุกร์นี้เราได้มีโอกาสต่อสู้ในท่านอนเนี่ยคิดว่าจะเป็นยังไงบ้างคิดว่าตัวเองจะกลัวจูลี่ไหมหรือว่าคิดว่าฝีมือของตัวเองเนี่ยพัฒนาดีพอที่สามารถจะเอาชนะจูลี่ได้
ก็ทำฝีมือก็อาจจะยังพัฒนาไม่พอแต่ว่าป้องกันได้ค่ะสู้ได้ค่ะไม่ได้ยอมใครง่ายๆด้วยค่ะ
like in every day I keep like improve my ground game skill you know like it's also like I cannot say anything like depends on the fight how it go but I know that myself that my skill is already improved both defense and then the most ground game.
Julie, in the other semi-final, Ritu Folga takes on the alternate Jeneline Olsen from the Philippines. What are your thoughts on both of those women and who do you think wins the other semi-final?
Julie, a outra luta da semifinal, eu esqueci os nomes, não consegui pegar os nomes. Você sabe quem são as lutadoras?
Sim,
e quem que você acha que ganha?
Eu acho, na minha opinião, que a Ritu ganha.
Julie thinks Ritu wins.
Okay, so Julie is picking Ritu Folgart to go through to the final. How about you, Stamp? Do you think Ritu Folgart or Jeneline Olsen will win the other semi-final?
ในคู่เซมิไฟแนลอีกคู่หนึ่งในวันศุกร์นี้นะคะซึ่งจะเป็นการแข่งขันระหว่างริตูกับเจเนลินสแตมคิดว่า2คนนี้ใครมีโอกาสชนะเข้าไปสู่รอบไฟนอล
คิดว่าเจนาลินค่ะเพราะว่าเป็นมวยยืนแล้วก็เป็นมวยที่เก่งมวยไทยพอสมควรแล้วก็ไม่ให้จับง่ายๆค่ะไม่ให้เทคดาวน์ได้ง่ายค่ะ
I think I would go for Jeneline because like she's quite good on striking and then you know like I think she knows how to do better than Ritu.
Well, this is interesting. Both ladies are split. Stan Fairtex believes Jeneline Olsen will beat Ritu Folgart and Julie Mezabarba believes Ritu Folgart will beat Jeneline. Okay, ladies, before we go, final question. I need you to call your shot. First of all, Julie, exactly how will you beat Stamp Fairtex on Friday? Will you knock her out? Will you submit her? Will you ground and pound her? Or will you decision her? Please call your shot.
Julie, ele quer que você fale como você vai ganhar. Você vai no nocaute, você vai finalizar, você vai fazer ground and pound ou vai ganhar por decisão?
Olha, para mim, independente de como vai ser, para mim, vitória é vitória. Independente em qual área vai ser.
To me, it doesn't matter. A win is a win.
All right, I'll rephrase that, Julie, because I do want you to be more specific on this answer for us. Every fighter envisions how they're going to defeat an opponent. So in your mind, how do you envision you beat Stamp Fairtex on Friday? You must have a vision of how you think you'll beat her. Is that vision a knockout or a submission? What is it?
Ele vai ser, mais especificamente, todo lutador tem uma visão de como quer ganhar a luta. A sua visão, como que você quer ganhar? Quer nocaute, quer finalização?
Nocaute. Eu quero um nocaute, mas como eu disse, né? A vitória é vitória, independente de como seria.
I want a knockout, but the win is a win, whatever way it comes.
Okay, so Julie Mezabarba predicting she will knock out Stamp Fairtex on Friday. Stamp, same question for you. Call your shot specifically. Will you knock out Julie? Will you submit, ground and pound, or decision Julie Mezabarba on Friday night?
ตอบคำถามข้อนี้หน่อยคิดว่สแตมมองภาพตัวเองว่าจะชนะจูลี่ด้วยวิธีการไหนในวันศุกร์นี้
ขอแค่ชนะก็พอค่ะแต่ถ้าเขาอยากน็อกเอาท์ก็ระวังตัวไว้อาจจะโดนน็อกก่อนค่ะ
Well in my mind I only just need this victory in this fight but you know like she mentioned she want to knock me out is the thing that she want to knock me out but she better be careful because she might get knocked out in skid.
So there you have it, folks. Both ladies predicting they will knock each other out on Friday night for one to advance to the final of the ONE Women's Atomweight World Grand Prix and the chance to take on the world's champion Angela Lee. Stamp Fairtex, Julie Mezabarba, thank you so much, and we'll see you Friday night at the Singapore Indoor Stadium at ONE Championship Next Gen.